to my left, originally starting in Cleveland, Ohio, now fighting on the open road, M-Dog Matt Cross! Now to my left, now to my right. Fighting up Maxwell Street, Chicago, Illinois, Colt. I have just been informed that Mr. Colt Boom Boom Cabana now resides in his winter home in Cleveland, Ohio.
We get some more smoke, actually? Let's just get it all in here. These their lungs, right? Hi, guys. Aww. Is that your son or your dad? Oh, you got me! Sign that guy up! Chuckle Hut, 8 o'clock. Check it out.
Very interesting contest here, and you'll be hearing us say that quite a bit as the night goes on here at Hell on Earth 12. AIW in a singles contest here. And first time ever in AIW, and I got some interesting facts on this one. M-Dog 20, Matt Cross taking on Colt Boom Boom Cabana, making his winter residence in Cleveland, Ohio. You'd think he'd want to go somewhere warmer, but
because if there's one time of the year I'd want to come to Cleveland, it's during the winter.
I think he has a summer residence on the equator, exactly on the equator.
Colt with the roll-up, looking to finish it quickly.
A little European-style pin. Oh, now Colt's got the dukes up. He's ready to go.
Great job, Ralph. Great job.
Oh, pulling Jake Clemens out of the way, getting right back in there.
You're good.
Calling for some fisticuffs. I think he learned that from Matt.
I'm going to tag you in, buddy. Stay ready.
He's not even looking.
Now, you would think that these two guys, as long I didn't want to over-talk what they were saying there, but you would think these two guys, as long as they've been around, and you know, you're talking, these guys have been wrestling professionally for the better part of the last 17, 18 years. Would you believe, Matt, that this is only the third singles match they've ever had?
Well, and I tell you why it's even more surprising. Not only have these guys been around for roughly the same amount of time, Colt Cabana slightly longer, and I mean slightly longer than Matt Cross, but they ran in many of the same circles.
Right.
You've got two guys who have been friends for years. These guys have run together. They've kept many of the same friendships. One thing Colt Cabana did not learn in that time, a nip-up.
Well, again, I think he's trying to kind of match move for move at this point with Matt Cross. And he's going to have to outsmart him. He's going to have to use that unorthodox style of wrestling that Colt Cabana is so famous for to get the advantage on the high-flying, the hard-hitting Matt Cross. And as I mentioned, they wrestled 2 times. One time was in PWG in 2002. The other time was UWA Hardcore in Canada in 2005. So they have not wrestled against each other in over 11 years.
I'll tell you what, Matt Cross, that backflip, very impressive. More impressive, superhero landing.
And he just did it again.
He's skipping the superhero landing.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
I'm not a monkey, man. I'm not.
Do it.
That's not how it works.
Do it. Do it.
Colt Cabana emulating every wrestling fan of the last 30 years, I think. Oh, no backflip on that one. Just a picture-perfect drop kick out of Matt Cross.
Right, you heard ring announcer Steve Guy mentioned wrestling a lot on the open road. I guess he's a bit of a nomad, a bit of a wanderer these days as Matt Cross, but he is a man who is high in demand all over the world, as is Colt Cabana.
Well, one thing you can say for Colt Cabana, he's got Matt Cross scouted. The pendulum drop kick, I don't think I've ever seen Matt have to swing that many times. Colt got a little cocky for a second there, though.
You talk about the same circles that these guys run in, but you also have to look at these guys are world travelers. Over the last 11 years, this is probably the first or second time that they've been in the same building at the same time. So, hey, why the hell not? AIW, put them together in a match.
I will tell a little personal story. Probably better for a podcast, but, you know, I'm never on them. So,
oh boy.
One of the first times we brought Colt Cabana in, he actually, this is how close these two are. He set me up for Matt Cross to get a cheap shot on me from behind while we were in the locker room. And speaking of cheap shots, Matt Cross has seen that one a little too many times.
Well, I think fun and games time is over here for Matt Cross. He's not going to fall for any Colt shtick, his wily ways at this point.
Oh, nice mule kick from the mat by Colt Cabana.
But that's the thing about Colt, man. You know, he's going to sucker you in. He's going to try to trick you.
Mule kick I went with.
Remember those times on Superstars when Jerry Lawler would commentate his old match while he was doing it? I think Colt would be a prime suspect to have that. Put him a headset or an earpiece on.
Oh, he hated when we used to do it live.
Oh, I can imagine.
He hated it. He was one of the first guys I ever approached because I had done like 4 shows at that point. I said, what'd you think of it? He said, I hate it. He said, it's not a personal thing. It just kind of kills my whole match.
Yeah. Colt now in control.
Colt apparently upset that Jay Clemens was giving him so much leeway in the corner.
Well, it's hell on earth, you know. We make a lot of excuses here in AIW for the rules that kind of get thrown out the window. Colt, though, a very rule-abiding gentleman, competitor there in the squared circle.
But as you were getting at earlier, Colt Cabana, he's a guy that, you know, everybody gets the laughs, gets the chuckles, gets the fun and games. From a technical standpoint, he is one of the best professional wrestlers you can find.
I'm trying to flex for you, honey.
Right, and that's why he is in such high demand. Oh, Colt's got his eye on a young lady in the crowd.
He's very upset with someone else who is not as happy with that. You know, he does know there's an after party tonight. Who knows what goes on at those things?
Oh, boy.
I personally don't because I go home. Oh, wait a second. Somebody else in the crowd is not very happy.
Oh, she's going to jump the rail. Folks, didn't you hear Steve Guy at the beginning of the contest? Please, for your own safety, stay on that side of the
all the
barricade.
nights for Joe Norris to not be here.
I can't tell if that she has her shoe off or if she's got a piece of the original cross in her hands.
She's got a Matt Cross. Have we confirmed that maybe actually be Matt Cross's grandma?
Oh, boy.
We are at home. I mean, he is from Cleveland originally. I'd imagine Grandma Cross is not spending time on the open road. He's calling for... Oh, she's showing off the Matt Cross shirt. Showing off the Matt Cross shirt. That back handspring elbow on a Matt Cross. High springboard crossbody. Hook of the leg. 2. And that's all he's going to get.
2, lady.
And Cross, one of the preeminent high flyers in all of professional wrestling, and that's what he needs to do to be victorious here against the much larger, much more powerful, much more wily Colt Cabana. Is use that speed to stay one step ahead of him. And again, Colt may have him on size and height, but I think if it comes down to a power game, might have to give it a Matt Cross.
Duck of the lariat attempt, those snapping right hands, each one hitting dead on the mark, bionic elbow.
drills him with the target.
And the flying asshole out of Colt Cabana.
Calls it like he sees it, I guess.
Apparently.
I thought karaoke was at the after party.
Well, Colt Cabana's getting it started early. And there's that double jump splash, and that may be the most height I've seen Colt Cabana get in the 11 years that I've been watching him wrestle.
Classic Colt Cabana there, and not a pun on his old name. Oh boy. Maybe Colt's getting a little primed for the after party here.
I thought he was talking to somebody else in the crowd earlier. It may have been Grandma. Cross with the reversal on the Irish whip. Up and over, landing on his feet.
You know, something Colt's FetLife profile, but let's not get into that. Nice double stomp there. Follows it up, standing moonsault, but Colt was ready for it. And the double knee sends Cross right to the outside.
Well, again, definitely a trademark of Matt Cross. Colt Cabana may not have wrestled him very much over the last years, but he's seen plenty of his matches. He knew it was coming.
Could be looking for a superplex here, perhaps.
That headbutt dropped at him.
What's Cross have in mind here? Could be a 450. Could be a Phoenix Splash. Could be anything out of this competitor.
And it's that shooting star, lands on his feet as Colt up double chop. Cross with the back elbow though. Colt right behind him, swinging that elbow down. The pump kick is caught. Flips him, he lands on his feet, sends him to the rope. Springboard back into the ace.